The show that just gets bigger and more expensive. The Eurovision Song Contest may be an honour to host, but can be a nightmare for state broadcasters and governments when it comes to paying for the event. The Azeri public have differing views about hosting the show.
I'm very proud that the contest is here, and we have so many visitors. Welcome to you all.
Eurovision makes no difference to me. It won't improve my situation when it ends and you all go home.
The government told Al Jazeera that an event like Eurovision would always focus attention on any country's foreign and domestic policy, human rights being one such controversial issue, one the government says it's dealing with. Eurovision and how it's paid for is the focus now. Oil helps, and there's plenty of it, and the source for the country's drive to improve its infrastructure and reputation abroad. Money talks. Government figures show that it's spent millions of dollars on this year's event.
They've spent $800 million so far, $200 million directly on the Eurovision and its marketing, the rest on indirect costs, such as the Crystal Hall, roads and other infrastructure projects.
But oil revenues can't fund the whole event. Last year, a government order reduced the spending on water improvement projects and channeled 28% of the existing funding to Eurovision. The long-term effects of that was waves of discontent being felt beyond the capital. The losers are those living in districts like Gusheg, 15 kilometers from Baku. Up to 6,000 people live here. Water availability is a problem for many like Ahmed, whose identity is hidden for his own protection.
Now we get water for 2 hours a day. The pressure is low and the quality bad. We filter it again for the children, but it's affecting their health. We manage to fill 1 bucket a day. We want answers from the authorities, but they care more about the Eurovision than their own people.
A World Bank report in 2007 focused on the country's need to update and improve water distribution to the public. It suggested that heavy leakages pose significant risk to public health. Little has improved, and Ahmed continues to worry about his grandchildren. He feels the government has lost sight of the problems that affect Azeris outside the capital. When the Eurovision is over, he and others like him wonder whether the government will pour resources into their communities and whether their needs will ever be met. Sohail, Rahman, Al Jazeera, Baku, Azerbaijan.